My topic is institutional advertising in detail explain, and let's go to the topic and let's go to the start. Institutional advertising is a type of advertising that focuses on promoting the reputation or image of a company, organization, or institution rather than promoting a specific product or service. The aim of institutional advertising is to build brand awareness, establish credibility and create a positive perception of the brand amongst the target audience. Institutional advertising can take several forms such as print or broadcast advertisements, sponsorships, public relations activities, and social media campaigns. The message of institutional advertising aims to communicate the brand's mission, values, and personality, emphasizing its uniqueness and standing out from competitors. The benefits of institutional advertising include building customer loyalty, attracting new customers, creating a positive perception of the brand, improving the brand's reputation, and increasing overall brand value. However, institutional advertising requires a long-term investment and commitment and is typically focused on maintaining a positive brand image rather than immediate profitability. Overall, institutional advertising is an essential element in brand building, contributing to the long-term success of any company, organization or institution, by creating a favorable and recognizable image in the minds of target customers. It also helps organizations to establish a strong emotional connection with their target audience, which ultimately leads to increased customer loyalty, better customer relationships, and more significant brand equity. So, institutional advertising plays a vital role in shaping the perception of a brand, which is critical to its long-term success. Moreover, institutional advertising serves as a means for organizations to communicate their values, beliefs, and corporate culture to the public. By showcasing their commitment to social responsibility, environmental sustainability, and ethical business practices, companies can build trust and credibility with consumers, investors, and other stakeholders. Institutional advertising can also be used to create awareness about industry issues, promote advocacy campaigns, and influence public opinion on important social, economic, and political topics. For instance, many companies use their advertising campaigns to raise awareness about the importance of diversity and inclusion, gender equality, and environmental conservation. In summary, institutional advertising is an essential tool for organizations looking to establish a strong brand identity, build lasting relationships with customers, and contribute to a better world. By investing in institutional advertising, companies can differentiate themselves from their competitors, stand out in a crowded market, and create a positive impact on society. Furthermore, institutional advertising enables companies to cultivate a positive image and reputation in the eyes of the public. This can help organizations attract top talent, foster partnerships, and gain favor with regulatory bodies and government institutions. Finally, institutional advertising can also be used to address crisis situations and protect the company's reputation during tough times. By communicating transparently and authentically, companies can mitigate the impact of negative events and rebuild trust with stakeholders. Overall, institutional advertising is a powerful tool for companies to bolster their brand, connect with customers, and contribute to society's betterment. Through creative, strategic messaging, companies can differentiate themselves from their competitors, communicate their values and beliefs, and build strong relationships with stakeholders. Institutional advertising is the process of marketing and promoting a company, corporate, firm or institution rather than its product or service with focus on values, heritage or social responsibility, thereby projecting a positive brand image. The main objective of institutional advertising is to build a positive image and to generate goodwill about a particular industry, rather than to promote sales. The benefits, ideas and philosophies of the business are conveyed in a lucid manner. Because of its attempts to create a positive image, it is closely related to public relations. In this, the organization markets itself rather than its products. Institutional advertising is also referred to as corporate advertising or institutional promotion. It does not attempt to sell anything directly. Institutional advertising just informs the public of what the institution is doing for the society in terms of education, health, environment, etc. The channels used for institutional advertising may be radio, television, print and digital. Institutional advertising promotes a company while promotional advertising promotes a company's products and services. One prominent example of institutional advertising is the ads showing the harmful effects of smoking, ads by IDEA targeting corruption, by ITC donating every ₹1 on each classmate notebook sold to the villages, etc. In the case of ITC, the company started by selling cigarettes. When it started diversifying into other fields such as stationery and processed foods, it needed an image makeover. So, they teamed up with Child Relief and UCRY, as part of its campaign for education, indirectly promoting their classmate notebook range. ITC donated one from every sold notebook to CRY. All their notebooks carry environmentally friendly messages. The world's biggest oil corporation, Gulf Oil, spreads awareness about the issue of oil spills in the ocean and of how oil mining is hazardous to the marine life. They have also launched a campaign to save the environment. Institutional advertising focuses on touting the benefits, ideas, or philosophies of your business, or its entire industry, to enhance or repair its reputation rather than selling a product or service. Since institutional advertising attempts to build a positive image, it's closely related to public relations. In fact, it's a form of advertising that may be used in a public relations campaign. Institutional advertising relating to an entire industry is usually funded and developed by industrial, trade or professional associations rather than individual businesses. You're the president of an industrial factory that's been taking a hit in the news lately because of greenhouse gases that your factory releases into the air. You decide to run an ad to improve your company's image. The ad shows a group of happy employees planting trees to offset carbon emissions, illustrating your company's commitment to the environment. You're the president of a poultry association. Your members have been losing money during the past few years due to an outbreak of a deadly foodborne virus in Asia. If people eat tainted meat that is undercooked, serious illness and death may result. You run a series of ads explaining that the U.S. has banned imports of poultry from countries infected with the virus, and ads showing how to properly prepare the meat to ensure its safe consumption even if it is tainted. You also run ads showing the health benefits of eating poultry as opposed to red meat. You are the president of a leading fossil fuel industry association. It's summer, and seasonal spikes in gas prices, coupled with recent campaigns from environmental advocacy groups, have hurt your members' reputation and may thereby affect their lobbying effectiveness. You develop a series of ads demonstrating the industry's current investments and research into alternative fuels. Lawyers are currently unpopular. A leading legal association decides to run ads showing the public the good that lawyers do on a day-to-day basis by protecting the rights of citizens. Marketing teams can use various advertising strategies when promoting their organization's new and existing products. Institutional advertising and product advertising represent two effective options these professionals can use, depending on their marketing goals. Learning more about these strategies, including their potential benefits, can help you determine which represents a better choice for your team. In this article, we discuss institutional advertising and product advertising and provide tips for using these strategies and examples. The primary difference between these types of advertising is that organizations use institutional advertising when marketing multiple products at the same time and product advertising when focusing on a single product. You can use product advertising to increase marketing efforts for a particular item within a product line or if your organization only sells one product. Meanwhile, if your organization has multiple products or services available for sale, you may choose to use institutional advertising to promote your brand and all its offerings. Organizations often use a combination of both types of advertising within their marketing. Institutional advertising is a strategy that promotes an organization and all its offerings. Sometimes called corporate advertising, this strategy typically focuses on increasing exposure to the company's overall brand, image and core message. These areas of focus aim to attract and keep customers. Brand. Organizations using institutional advertising use their marketing efforts to increase overall brand recognition and create positive consumer associations with their offerings. These efforts may highlight the organization's status in its respective industry and the line of products or services it offers. For example, a computer manufacturer may market itself as the leading provider of cost-effective and high-quality computers. This strategy showcases its positive reputation while encouraging consumers to purchase any of its products rather than championing an individual item. Image. An image is an attitude, emotion or lifestyle that organizations attempt to establish within their marketing campaigns. This image can be symbolic or direct, often helping to inspire trust or otherwise influence consumers to become loyal customers. In institutional advertising, this image extends to an organization's entire product line, as it is a component of the brand, not a particular product. For example, a car company may create advertisements that associate its brand with the concepts of confidence and charisma. It uses these associations to appeal to customers' interests or emotions and inspire them to purchase something. Core message. The core message of an institutional advertising campaign often addresses consumer desires or needs, encouraging the purchase of the organization's offerings to fulfill them. For example, a cleaning product company may craft a core message that shows how their products help make kitchen spaces more sanitary. An organization may also develop a core message for its advertisements that align with its brand or values. For example, the cleaning product company may highlight its commitment to sustainability by promoting customers' ability to refill the products and create less waste. Increases loyalty. Marketing your organization's overall brand can help create loyal customers because you can align its core values and mission with their interests or needs. Similarly, when customers know they can expect a high-quality or otherwise beneficial product from you, it can convince them to continue making purchases when you launch new offerings. Boosts brand recognition. If your organization can create a recognizable brand image or logo, it may help increase sales or awareness because customers recognize your brand and associate it with positive qualities. For example, a clothing company may print its logo on every piece of clothing to maximize its exposure. Promotes consumer referrals. Loyal customers can help bring new customers to your business through word-of-mouth marketing. These customers can share their support of your offerings with their friends, who may be more likely to purchase something when advised by someone they trust. Tell a story. Use storytelling techniques to appeal to customers' emotions and illustrate what your company represents and the value of its products and services. For example, an RV company may create advertisements about a man traveling with his dog in a van to associate its product with feelings of love and adventure. Describe your overall benefits. Use institutional advertising efforts to showcase the overall value of your brand and differentiate yourself from the competitors. For example, you may highlight that your product line represents a lower-cost option in the market to encourage customers to purchase any of your offerings. Incorporate your branding. Include your brand name or logo throughout advertisements to help increase recognition with potential customers. When individuals immediately recognize your brand elements, it may help your products stand out in stores and encourage them to buy the items. Advertising. The techniques and practices used to bring products, services, opinions, or causes to public notice for the purpose of persuading the public to respond in a certain way toward what is advertised. Most advertising involves promoting a good that is for sale, often through brand marketing, but similar methods are used to encourage people to drive safely, to support various charities, or to vote for political candidates, among many other examples. In many countries, advertising is the most important source of income for the media, for example, newspapers, magazines, or television stations, through which it is conducted. In the non-communist world, advertising has become a large and important service industry. In the ancient and medieval world, such advertising as existed was conducted by word of mouth. The first step toward modern advertising came with the development of printing in the 15th and 16th centuries. In the 17th century, weekly newspapers in London began to carry advertisements, and by the 18th century such advertising was flourishing. One possible argument is that technology has brought about significant improvements to our daily lives. For instance, innovations such as smartphones, social media, and e-commerce have made communication, entertainment, and shopping more convenient and accessible. Moreover, digital tools and platforms have enabled us to work remotely, connect with people from different parts of the world, and learn new skills without leaving our homes. These advancements have saved us time, money, and effort, and have increased our productivity and efficiency. On the other hand, some argue that technology has also created new problems and challenges that we need to address. For example, the widespread use of social media and online platforms has led to the spread of fake news, cyberbullying, and online harassment. In addition, technology has contributed to the automation of many jobs, leaving some workers without employment opportunities or struggling to adapt to new roles. Furthermore, the reliance on digital devices and screens has been linked to mental health issues, such as addiction, anxiety, and sleep disorders. Therefore, While technology can bring many benefits, we need to be mindful of its potential drawbacks and strive to use it in ways that enhance our well-being and foster a more equitable and sustainable society. The image of the company is improved, investors and customers are attracted, and it also helps in product diversification. Institutional advertising improves public relations of the company and helps in being top of the mind through brand awareness. Investors are motivated with the overall image of the company and just its products and services. Companies involved in good CSR activities also get government benefits and perks. Institutional advertising does not promote products and services offered by the company, and hence the advertising cost does not yield revenue. Since it is an activity which promotes the company's values, ethics, CSR activities, etc., there is not a way to measure its impact. Investing money in institutional advertising does not guarantee a positive impact in sales of goods and services, as it is merely a PR exercise. A new fan company, Wave Fan Company, sells 4 products: a ceiling fan, a desk fan, an industrial fan and an office fan. The unique design of these fans helps preserve electricity and produce a larger flow of cool air. The company's institutional advertising efforts include videos that showcase its design approach and the benefits of the product line, using a series of tests comparing conventional fans to the Wave Fan Company fans. Rather than focusing on individual products, this strategy highlights the company's commitment to innovation through its unique design and the efficiency that its offerings provide to customers. Product advertising is when an organization develops marketing efforts focused on a specific product, advertising it separately from other products and the overall brand. When performing product advertising, organizations often highlight the product's features, uses and benefits to appeal to customers. Here are 3 types of product advertising used by organizations. Competitive advertising. Organizations often use this advertising strategy when introducing a new product into a competitive market. For example, a company within the competitive automobile industry may introduce its latest model by highlighting features that differentiate it from existing models from other manufacturers. If other cars have similar features, the company may use language that makes their model seem more valuable or beneficial than the competitors, such as highlighting a recent award it won. Comparative advertising. In comparative advertising, a company directly compares its product to its competitors' offerings. These advertisements typically aim to prove that your organization offers a better product through specific comparisons, such as performance, features or price. For example, a meal delivery service may highlight that it offers more menu options than its primary competitor. Pioneering advertising. Organizations use this advertising strategy when entering a product into a completely new market with no competitors. Companies often try to increase exposure to the product by showing consumers how it solves a common problem. For example, a company that invents a new device that cooks food faster than any other method may publish demonstration videos that show the time consumers can save by using. Increases demand. When organizations use comparative or competitive product advertising techniques, they can highlight what makes their product the best. Beyond differentiating the product from competitors, these tactics help prove the value customer can gain from this purchase. Displays use cases. Product advertising allows organizations to show all the uses for their product, enabling consumers to understand its functions. This technique can also help reduce misconceptions about the product that may deter customers with less awareness. Target specific audiences. Companies can research their target markets and customers to understand their needs. They can then develop product advertising strategies that address those needs or attract individuals interested in similar products. Focus on the product's positive attributes. When advertising a product, you want to appeal to customers' interests or needs to prove that it offers them value. Emphasizing a product's positive attributes, such as those related to features, functions or cost, can help convince them to buy it. Show the product's uses. Customers often look for products that solve a particular problem, so depicting your product as a solution can lead to purchases. Showing them how to use the product, such as a demonstration, can also help them understand it more clearly and imagine how it may fit into their daily lives. Differentiate your product from competitors. You can convince customers to choose your product over others in the market by illustrating the specific differences it offers that make it better. When using this tactic, ensure you have evidence to support your claims. This can involve promoting digital literacy and media literacy, so that individuals can better discern and critically evaluate information online. It can also mean investing in education and skills training, so that workers can acquire the skills necessary to succeed in a rapidly changing job market. Additionally, we may need to consider regulating tech companies to ensure that they are operating in the best interests of society, rather than solely prioritizing profits or personal data collection. Ultimately, the impact of technology on society is complex and multifaceted, and requires a nuanced consideration of its benefits and drawbacks. By recognizing both the potential benefits and risks of technology, we can better harness its power to create a more just and prosperous future for all. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe the channel.